It's over, Deadshot. I don't want to do this in front of your daughter.
Then proceeds to do exactly that. The mischaracterization pipeline really only takes one or two bad adaptations to ruin a character for millions. Despite what people think, television, movies, and video games are what introduce mainstream audiences to characters, not comics. And no one has suffered more from this than Miguel O'Hara. Spider-Man 2099 starts off as cynical and sarcastic and frankly rude, but he grows into his role as being Spider-Man and becomes a symbol of hope in Nueva York. But we haven't seen any depictions or adaptations of that in mainstream media. In Across the Spider-Verse, Miguel focused primarily on the stability of the multiverse, even if that means letting people die in the process. This philosophy goes directly against the values of being Spider-Man. So due to these being the most popular depictions of Miguel outside of comic book media, it gives casual viewers the impression that Miguel is a Spider-Man that doesn't care about saving lives and is only focused on his mission. I know he had to play an antagonistic role for the sake of the film, but it did irreparable damage to his character. The same thing happened again in the game Spider-Man Edge of Time, in which Miguel was depicted as a Spider-Man who lost his way and was willing to allow human life to die for the sake of his objective. Another example of a film warping the perception of a character would be Superman and Batman in the Snyderverse movies. We all know the Snyderverse movies were ass, but depicting the world symbol of hope destroying buildings and causing mass casualties during a fight is not in Superman's nature. And that, coupled with the popularity of the Injustice storyline, ushered in the era of evil Superman, where versions of evil Superman were all the rage and everybody was talking about them. That gave mainstream audiences the impression that Superman was one bad day away from snapping at everybody and wiping out the Earth. Batman's depiction wasn't great either. In the Suicide Squad movie, Batman beats the ever-living shit out of Deadshot in front of his daughter in an alleyway, seemingly traumatizing her. And it was out of character for Batman, to whom has a soft spot for children and would never subject a child to the sight of their father getting the sonic rings beat out of them. No character has to be written the exact same way, but consistencies like this warp the perception of a character for mainstream audiences.